In a world constantly chasing more, we often find ourselves surrounded by abundance, yet feeling an inexplicable void. We accumulate, we strive, believing that the next big purchase or achievement will finally bring us lasting happiness. But what if true contentment isn't found in the endless pursuit of possessions, but in something far simpler? This is Ethan, a young man who had everything society told him he should desire. Yet, beneath the surface of his seemingly perfect life, a deep sense of dissatisfaction lingered. He was about to discover that true joy often blossoms in the most unexpected places. Day after day, Ethan navigated the urban labyrinth, his spirit untouched by the city's pulse. He moved through life, a silent observer, carrying the weight of his unfulfilled expectations. Then, one afternoon, a splash of green caught his eye, a serene oasis in the heart of the bustling metropolis. It was a small garden, meticulously cared for, radiating a warmth that drew him closer. There, amidst the blossoming flowers and ripening vegetables, an elderly woman worked with quiet grace. Her movements were deliberate, her presence calm, a stark contrast to the hurried pace of the city. She shared her harvest freely, her face alight with genuine joy as she interacted with her neighbors. Each shared vegetable, each kind word, seemed to amplify the peace that surrounded her. Ethan watched, captivated. He couldn't reconcile her modest surroundings with her profound contentment. Her eyes held a wisdom, a serenity that he had never encountered in his own world of material wealth. How could someone with so little, by his standards, possess such an abundance of happiness? He felt an undeniable pull, an urge to understand the secret to her radiant spirit. Her life seemed to flow with an effortless rhythm, a harmony he desperately craved. The contrast was striking, a silent challenge to his preconceived notions of success and joy. Every interaction was a testament to her generous heart and joyful disposition. He knew he had to speak to her, to unravel the mystery of her simple, yet rich existence. A new path was opening before him, guided by an unexpected encounter. And so, Ethan stepped into a world where true value was measured not in possessions, but in peace. Ethan approached, a little hesitant, but drawn by her gentle demeanor. He introduced himself. She welcomed him warmly, her voice soft and melodic, like the rustling leaves around them. She began to share stories of her life, not of grand achievements, but of simple, profound joys. A warm cup of tea on a chilly morning, the beauty of a sunrise, the laughter of friends. These were the treasures she spoke of, moments that filled her heart with true happiness. Ethan imagined her life, filled with genuine smiles and meaningful interactions, a stark contrast to his own. She explained that true happiness isn't about accumulating things, but appreciating what one already has. It's about living with intention, finding beauty in the everyday, and cherishing human connections. Her words resonated deeply within Ethan, stirring a longing for a different kind of richness. He realized his endless pursuit of material wealth had only led to an empty feeling, while her simple life was brimming with a joy he had never known. The garden, once just a patch of green, now seemed like a sanctuary of profound wisdom. He felt a shift within him, a quiet awakening to the power of simplicity. The elderly woman then spoke of another profound source of joy, the act of sharing. She offered Ethan some freshly picked herbs, a simple gesture that carried immense meaning. He observed how her acts of generosity created a ripple effect of happiness in her community. She shared food, stories, and kindness, strengthening her connections with everyone around her. Ethan realized that sharing created an abundance in relationships and spirit, far beyond material wealth. Her satisfaction came not from what she owned, but from what she gave. This profound lesson began to reshape Ethan's entire perspective on life. Inspired by the elderly woman's wisdom, Ethan began to declutter his own life. He started by donating items he didn't need, finding liberation in letting go. He began sharing food with neighbors, just as the elderly woman had taught him, and he spent more time in nature, appreciating the simple beauty of the world around him. His apartment became less cluttered, more organized, and felt more like a peaceful home. Ethan was seen smiling genuinely, engaging with people, finding peace in simpler activities. He discovered that true joy wasn't about having more, but about appreciating what he had, and sharing that abundance with others, creating a richer, more meaningful life. Ethan is now seen enjoying a simple meal with friends, laughing and content. He looks out at the city, no longer with dissatisfaction, but with a sense of peace and gratitude. The moral is clear. Happiness is not about having more, but about appreciating what you have, and sharing it with others, creating a life rich in connection, purpose, and genuine joy.